Hey guys, it's me, Big Brother B. It's been a while. Um I know I said I'd be posting up and I really haven't. I've been going through a lot. I've been trying to figure myself out. Yeah, it's been a year actually. It's been a little over a year since my last video. And hopefully I can get back into the rhythm of things where I'm possibly either vlogging or gaming or something. Hopefully I can start posting videos once a week or start showing some things. You never know. So I just want to make a reminder here that I'm only human. I don't know why. Well, yeah, actually, I do know why I said that. Because I'm trying to understand who I am. I um I spread myself too thin. I throw myself out there and being a part of something. That's something everyone struggles with is being a part of something. I miss the times where I was a part of something and I could say that I was part of some. I was completely part of a group. Like when I was with a group of friends, and I felt that they betrayed me when in reality I pushed them away. I um I threw myself into the dirt. I allowed myself in a dark place. And I just want to be that reminder that you're not alone. I suffered through depression and anxiety in this past year. I tend to go through the motions and I hurt people. I ended up hurting people along the way. I hurt a lot of people along the way. I had people come and go in my life. For that person who watches that video, you know who you are. I'm glad that we could make amends and that we are trying again to be who we are together. See, what happened was that I was being very selfish. That's something that nobody ever wants to admit is when they're selfish, when they have pride. Pride is one of the biggest things that people hate admitting. Have you noticed that sometimes when you're in a conversation, and you guys will know who you are once you hear this out, is that when you're in a conversation and someone says you are something and you know it to be true, where like I have a friend of mine that explained to me that what was it? What did he say? He just told me this last night. That someone was telling him that no, what was it? That he was just being a follower. He wasn't guiding himself. He wasn't leading his own life. And that's something a lot of us do is that we tend to follow. We follow the crowd that apparently is who we are. We describe ourselves by the people we are with. Well, what does that truly say about us? About you? What does that truly say? You know? Um, like, we all have that two face of ourselves, that oh yeah, you see me as this, and then you have your real group where you show your true colors. Well, why is that? Why are we so ashamed of showing who we are? You know? It's like labels. Labels are our biggest fears. Labels are our biggest insecurities. At least they are for me. It starts off small, like, and it takes effects, it takes effects from when you're young. You're ugly, you're fat, you're too big, you're you're too skinny, you're too this, you're too that, you're too emotional, you're too angry, you know like for me as a kid, it was always that I was fat. I've always been overweight. And now that I look back to it, I noticed I hurt a lot of people. I allowed myself to do that. There was always a decision and there was always a consequence. No matter what decision you make, there are always consequences. There are always, with an action, there's always a reaction. I look at myself today and I notice where I came from. I came from a life of poverty. To be honest, I'm kind of in it still, but I'm pushing through. You know, I spent over 15 years living in the same room with my mom. Over 15 years. In the same room. I'm 20 now, and I finally got a room of my own. My mom and I are still progressing with each other. Reminding ourselves constantly that, hey, there was a lot of work put into this, but look at where we are now. There was a lot of suffering, there was a lot of pain, but we progressed, and here we are today. Now you might be asking, like, why are you making this video? Why are you showing us something that we've already seen before? Because I want to be someone who can truly help. I want to be a voice out there who can... I want to allow myself to be more than just a guy on the street who passes by. I mean, Big Brother B ain't just Big Brother B because that's the name I came up with. No, Big Brother B is because I want to be there to care for you guys. You know, comment section, say, hey, message me, like emails. I read my emails daily. And with me being in school and me having a job soon, you know, I may not be able to respond to them as soon, but I will be able to respond to them as soon as possible. Not at that very moment, or maybe I will, you never know. But know that you're not alone. Know that you do have somebody always watching your back. Know that there's always help. I had a man named Ron. I think his name was Ron or Robert. I forgot what his name was, to be honest. He was a Boys and Girls He was a Boys and Girls leader. He helped me through a serious breakup I went through a couple years back, or a year ago. It's about that time. He helped me. I didn't expect anything of him. He was just that guy everybody talked crap of. You know, everybody didn't look up to him, didn't respect him. They showed face, and that was it. But I go up to him and I ask him for help. And that's exactly what he gave me. He gave me help. I found out he had a degree in therapy, you know, of being a counselor. A counselor's degree. I don't know what the actual terminology for it is. But it was an experience that helped me go on with my life. I'm going to be doing vlogs on a lot of subjects. Who knows, maybe I'll bring someone along, you know, add to the video. You know, have some people feature something, talking in the background. But always know that there's always somebody. I want to just like dig that into your heads. Like, there's always somebody who's there. You know, there's always this. I remember I saw this quote. It's like, if you ever notice that after every 7 years, after every few years, you get a different set of friends. I had elementary school friends. I had middle school friends. I had high school friends. I had college friends. But there's always those people, those certain few who stick around, the roots of your life. Throughout your entire life, those people that you miss the most, your friends that you felt are gone now, are never gone. Take what they have done in your life and place them in your life. Those who have a positive outcome, a positive effect in your life, let them have that in you. Like, or a better explanation would be, or a better example would be a man I knew when I was 7, 8 years old, somewhere around that time. His name was Edgar. You know, he's out in Texas right now. I'm over here in California. I haven't talked to the man. I haven't really seen him. I haven't done anything. You know, me and him never spoke again after 3, 4 years of him watching over me. But everything he did in my life will never escape my mentality. He'll never escape my memories. That's something that we always keep in, memories. Sad part is that we always end up keeping the bad memories. Well, I want to remind you guys that there are good memories when it comes to things. Understand who you are. Understand where you are. If you have questions, ask them. A few days ago, my teacher ended up telling us out in the middle of class, not for anxiety or anything, but just in general, the dumbest questions are the questions you don't ask. And so again, I just want to remind you guys that I'm here. Or if you have those people that you want to talk to, you know, they're there. You have parents. And if your parents aren't exactly the best, you know, there's always other people. As cliche as it is, talk to a teacher. Therapist always works. Does something, you know. For you guys, like legitimately you males out there, don't just take it because people say, oh no, you gotta take that and be a man. No. It's never worth it. Because in the end, you keep it all inside with your pride, but you don't know where to release it to. I want you guys to know that there's a lot of stress in everyone's lives. And there's always those people next to you who stay by your side and help you relieve that stress. It's more than just ranting. It's more than just letting someone know all the problems, the trouble, every cause, effect in your life that's negative. Friends out there that reach out are the best of friends. They're the ones that tell you straight, that set you straight. They're the ones that tell you, I'm sorry for your loss, or I'm sorry you're going through this, but you need to understand that you need to keep moving. They're the ones that tell you that what you're doing wrong. And I can promise you, you're not going to like it. But those are the best of friends. The ones who tell you straight. But you got to understand there's always a limit. A limit to how much they can do for you. You need to understand that there's a balance in it. People can do so much for somebody else. Like I lasted 5 years of watching over someone. Yet I didn't have that same help. He wasn't able to. Does that mean I dropped him? No, I didn't drop him. But I have someone to go to. And I noticed that I don't want to be that person who, rants to someone but can't do the same thing for someone else. I want to represent myself as someone who can help. Because that's what I've been doing all my life. I help. And I enjoy doing it. Alright guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Take it how it is. And I hope you all enjoy. And have a great life. Again, put down in the comment section what you want to see, what type of videos you want to see. Bear in mind, I'm still new to this. Whoops.